Hello and welcome back to another TCG Live pack opening. Today we're cracking open 8 Scarlet Violet base set packs. Starting off with the Tandem Mouse, so ready to eat the final Lepa Berry. A Potion Trainer. Energy Search Trainer. Seviper slithering their way through the forest. Team Star Grunt Trainer. And Ultra Ball Trainer. Doxbun in the wheat field. Seviper slithering through the forest for our first reverse. The nice model Starly perched on the tree branch for our second. And our rare of the pack is the Krokorok. I can't tell if they're actually just dancing or training, because I mean with Krokorok, it very well much so could be either. Tuttle sitting down to make a snowball. The angry Mass Chief causing quite a commotion in the forest early in the morning. Paw Me sprinting over the meadow. Quaxley surrounded by flowers at the edge of the pond. A Cyclizard in the jungle at sunset. Flappy taking a rest under the tree. Team Star Grunt Trainer. Tarantula making their way across the birch tree in the snowy forest for our first reverse. Shuppet floating around the well-lit city at night for our second. And our rare of the pack is the Oinkalone EX charging through the field. Energy Search Trainer. Bisharp ready to go into battle as soon as the sun rises over the trees. A Potion Trainer. A Nemona Trainer. A Judge Trainer. Star Raptor high above the foggy forest. Electric Generator Trainer, what is this, frickin' Prismatics? A Lechonk wandering the forest for our first reverse. Second would be the Krokorok sitting outside the castle. And our rare of the pack is the fierce and intimidating Gyarados EX. Go-Goat heading up the mountain at sunrise. Seviper slithering through the forest. Rare Candy Trainer. Little speeding over the blooming field. My boy Brillum doing some fierce training for their mock punches in the forest. The extremely mad and terrifying Mabostiff. A Beach Court Trainer. Flittles sending out some random pink ring for our second reverse. Nope, first. Greavard having unburied himself. And our rare of the pack is the Skeledirge launching rocks away with sheer force. And I say we're about halfway there. Greavard protecting his fellow buried Greavard. Floette floating around the blooming flower field. Growlithe bounding through the forest. Clawritzer relaxing by the shore. The group of Flamigo dancing on the beach. The Wugtrio dragging themselves through the colorful coral. My boy Toadscruel wandering through the forest at night as they leave behind trails of pollen, or spores, I'm not really sure. Tropius either happy or angry that there's water falling on his leaf for our first reverse, I believe. Second would be Pineco hanging from the tree in the mountains in the light of the full moon. And our rare of the pack is another Cyclizard in the forest, but a different one this time. Tropius with water falling on his leaf. A Pokemon Catcher Trainer. A Pokeball Trainer. Squobit enjoying berries on the tree stump. Electric Generator Trainer. The other Cyclizard in the jungle. Crocodile on the beach sleeping against a palm tree for the evening. Palmo running through the field ready to zap somebody. The Lone Spiritomb making their way through the snow-covered forest. Oh, that was our second reverse. I thought that that one earlier looked like one. And we have a very nice Arbolivia by the pond in the mountains. Couple of packs to go. Skidoo ready to head into the academy. Mass Chief in the mountains giving some fair warning signs. Houndour in the field not too far from the Pokemon Center. Crocolore wandering across the mesa. The flock of Flamigo dancing on the beach. Spiritomb heading through the snowy forest. Pineco hanging from the tree for our first reverse. Second would be Crocolore outside of the castle. And our rare of the pack would be a Spidox EX launching their thread at high speeds. Alrighty, it has come that time once again to find out his last pack, best pack or not. If you want more details on the rules, there's a video link down below. We have a pretty good shot at it today. I don't think we've seen any IRs so far, so we'll see how it goes. Palmo running through the field, ready to zap somebody. Grievard protecting his fellow buried Grievard. The blank-faced Olive standing under the tree. A Pokeball trainer. Zangoose swiftly trying to climb their way up the cliffside at sunset. The nice model stone journer in the sand. Krokorok wandering the mesa. Buizel ready for battle on the beachside for our first reverse. Second would be Dedenne in the blooming field, and our rare of the pack is a nice Hollow Kingambit on a nice afternoon. Which is unfortunately going to be another no for last pack, best pack. I do believe the streak ticks up from 11 to 12. Well, that's going to be about it out of me. As always, I hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you next time for another TCG Live pack opening.